right, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at law of cosines classwork and homework. This whole packet is your homework / classwork for today. I would like to move to the story problems and maybe do one of those. Okay, let's look at number 20. Everybody with me? Mary is orienting across a large flat plane from marker A to marker B. The markers are located 4 miles apart. After walking 1.8 miles, she realizes she is 6 degrees off course. So the 6 degrees goes right here. To the nearest tenth of a mile, how far from marker B is she when she realizes this error? So you want to find this right here, which is across from A, so you want to find little a. We've got little b, we've got little c, and we're trying to find little a. So we're going to use the equation a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine a. Okay. So we go a squared equals 1.8 squared plus 4 squared minus 2 times 1.8 times 4 times cosine 6. Okay, let's pull out our phones and let me show you how to do this, because a lot of you were like, I set this up all the way, but I couldn't do it at home. So again, I suggest using Desmos.com because it just takes longer. So I've got my calculator, and I am just going to put this each in parts. So first I'm going to put this into my calculator, then this right here, and finally cosine 6 at the end. So I'm going to go 1.8 squared plus 4 squared, which I know is 16, gives me 19.24, minus, and then I'm going to go 2 times 1.8 times 4, gives me 14.4. And then I'm going to times that by, I'm going to hit 6 and then hit cosine, and I get 0.9945. And then I'm just going to put all that into my calculator. So I'd go 19.24 minus 4 times 0.9945. And I get 15.26. Okay? And then you're just going to square root that answer. And I get A equals 3.9 miles. Okay, so just a little bit of a longer time, but not too bad. All right, so looking through here, is there another one you want to do? A lot of them have pictures, some of them don't, though. Do you want to do a problem that doesn't have a picture? 18. You want to do number 18. Okay. So I've got triangle X, Y, Z. And again, if that confuses you, you can change it to A, B, C. Find the length of Z. So we're looking right here, or little c. Given that X is 81 and Y is 75 and angle Z is 42. Okay? So you can think of it as C if you want, or Z, and you're going to stick it in like C squared equals A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine C. Or if you want to keep it in the Z way, we'd go little z squared equals x squared plus y squared minus 2xy cosine z. Okay, either way, it's just, you know, you can change it to ABC or you can keep it the same. And we're going to plug this in. We want to find z squared equals 81 squared plus 75 squared minus 2 times 81 times 75 cosine 42. So then I'm going to take my calculator. I like, again, you guys, you know, if you want to practice using your home calculator to do at home, that's fine. Remember on the quiz, you're going to be using my calculators. So I might do mine at school. I just like to plug it all in at once. 81 squared plus 75 squared. Make sure you use a subtraction sign, not a negative sign. 2 times 81 times 75 cosine 42. And I get z squared equals 3,156.79, and then I'm going to take the square root of that answer. And I get z equals 56.19. Sure. Number 14. A rhombus has a side length of 25 inches and the diagonal opposite the obtuse angle is 45 inches. What is the measure of the obtuse angle to the nearest degree? Okay, so we're looking at a rhombus, so that means all four sides are equal. They're all 25. But then the diagonal opposite the obtuse angle, so that would be this one right here, since that's the obtuse angle, is 45, and they're asking us what this angle is right there. So I'm going to label this A, this B, and this C. Now I'm just really looking at this triangle right here. Okay? So I'm going to say cosine, I'm going to say A equals cosine of -1. A squared minus B squared minus C squared all over -2 times A times C. And again, I find this much easier to put into my calculator. If you want to put this into your phone, because I haven't showed you one like this, you're really just doing the top, so you're just going 45, the squared button, not cubed though, 45 squared minus 25 squared minus 25 squared gives you 775, that's the top. And then the bottom, you're going, 2 times 25 times 25, and make sure that's negative. And then you go 775 divided by 250, make sure that's negative, and then you just hit the inverse cosine button, so you hit second cosine, and you get C equal, or A equals, 128.31, or 100, just 128 degrees. So we can round to the nearest degree. Okay? So when we're doing this in this one, we have to do, we're going to do the whole top first, bottom second, divide, and then take the inverse cosine. Others? Questions? So I know there's 22 problems, but I have done 3, so that leaves you just 19. And it's just practice. You get the rest of the hour to do this. Finish it up for homework. I would just go through these. Ask me questions if you have them. Okay, just get through as many as you can.